Abusia controversial video bi ekoso ewo social media ne so a quite funny esere kra na nika meme de mani age se matamfofo ehu se ade de ba de ntina wo se World Bank for etimi kokohu opemso nyame kese ede ntina se otumkohu otumfuo na ade ntina otumfuo nya o mampanyini ade ntia me ka mi bi a kyerew me ka on record ede a kyerew enne to was ne tie nyansasem na me ka kyerew no ye ka Ghana wo mu Ghana ye omudia eye broni ene otumfuo o mampanyini oba betan so bia eye hwesofo tie ni ye pa difference wo mu no otumfuo ene broni fita tuntuntwem wo mu na Ghana eye omudia obetena se di matem se fa akwase akwenye enye no kra me ba be ma critical analysis bi na wa ankasa wato ho ase o mampanyini bi oba betena so bia no busa ho se edebe moa ene opemso edema no na edebe ntimpo ene omampanyini bia betena so a ono amfa ne nimdie emu oman no anase ono ankope ono ankasa ne bosia emfa me ye oman Ghana ye busa ho jeje bae ebi to no obehu opemso obetena kunya ne so na o se hwe opemso otumfo nya mekese ono ene boa no ma na hinie ne koso yeni mukura atamesa onyan baby koye ono so be ka bi the same thing wasi se menya opimso anka mama mu ameye anka ankoye eto so biem kofuo enso be ka the same thing kofuo se se menhia opimso anka mawu ka IMF ka bibia atomani mahama nso so aba be ka bi wasi se menhia otumfo anka mawu ene be na ekoso akufo ado nso so be kan wasi menhia otumfo anka mawu na afi edebe biem na betima aka chem se Ghana eyo mampanyini bidia me ka kire ne me set record ni straight so otumfo ni mu a Ghana egu ena fatu adwum se o mampanyini oba betena kunya ne so bia no eno ne control nipa o mu control my Ghana eyo otumfo eni broni fita president oba betena so oye hwesofo ontimi ka say ede ba de one de nipa oba betena so no sika no na oba fum bi one ne nkrofo no ma fum bi but underground there otumfo na ye adwumani na now abranti aba betena si say o kan sembi na abusuane nsem o kan na very funny na me hu ye na mani kurampo age abroso say o kasa na adwene edini ntanta say ase de otumfo na ye omampanyini opimso nya mekese o na ye omampanyini edebe ntina wo say World Bank for ekokohu no we a small boy nipa o small na ka chen say wan small ye because who nim nyansa wo be critical analysis enye World Bank for nkwa na ba be hu opimso a o mu ye nipa titiro akase oko UK Prince Charles ko be hu opimso na World Bank for na say World Bank for na ba be hu opimso a we ni news ya ne say ni nwanwan ne say on say mu hu bi da monti bi da ntino I say ye nwanwan but ye Asantefo de ye nim say ye ne oman ne ye de o yenim pefe enti sanu ma we enye nwanwa but mumu na ye nwanwa for now muna musu muna mo dwene ho se adentina say o mampanyini World Bank for twa o mampanyini bi abo no kokohu opemso no no mu ka development na abrante ne nsem a no ka na busia yentie abrante ne nsem kakra ye ba ye beto aso
ekosra Otumfuo seitu eno krampo no I see no reason why e was a whole World Bank vice president Manhyia ekosra Otumfuo say World Bank vice president no edi etwa kana ode Otumfuo nya mampani onye vice president oni abemu enti say a whole World Bank vice president Manhyia piemu eye Otumfuo na ase a I see no reason why I was sad no krampo esi because any America no Otumfuo Ghana resources eni ninsa enye Otumfuo na control Ghana. In the same World Bank vice president between na mo akopiemu Manhyia no ho krampo no me so bi samia me dwen ho amenti ase but ye mfa ne saa
wo be fa ne saa so abusia abrante ne be fa ne saa because also odwene ho a wonti ase we na chese tumi bi esin tumi bi o tumi bi esin tumi bi because wo so wonti ase fa na be fa ne saa wo so fa ne saa because we are small boy a background so abusa nipa wo ta na chie busa o mampanyini kura wo ta na chie ne busa ne se ede ba de kura na opemso etimi yema mo a de bia mo kwa mo ko pana chew mo dan form ede ba de ede na ekoso we a big boss o opim so oye big boss but kana onkasa bebre o onkasa papa ne mo a we de ball my Ghana e wo se ka mo to okra mo kama no tumu mo kama no tumu kra wo to se wo ntia ase eye onwanwa ebe onwanwa so because plan am o prese mahama bra atumani so because mahama mra omra sika be no de be bo oman no e de ba de no ba be ye oba no oba be ye no e de ba de o hie sika so de be ye o de be hwe oman Ghana na sika no na ekodi nanim akokọpa ama no wa na ekodi nanim busa ho se mahama wa animonyam bi o de kwakọpa sika e wo World Bank na mahama ni tumi etimi kọpa sika e wo World Bank na unim ni padodo o mu hia World Bank sika unim ni padodo o mu hia moa na unim la ya obedi so ansa na wodo so wodo letter betum no wo be ye pipa work awie kran na sa amamuo na wo ba bebuo no 4 years kwa na atwam unim krofo mu years ka ubetime delay so 4 years kwa na ye mfrel na wo bia ni pet sesei wodo krata asem bibia de mana achekra na 2 days na sika ohia ye de abrewo woto e kase eye onwoma na kwasia ma wo na nanom no wo mpanifo abusu ampanyini o mbobra papa mfama wa woto na wogimie ade na woni kan ko busa wabusu apanyini anase ohini bia wo okrom se ohini faudi ko pebosia e wo banga wo wasase so de bema wa busa ho se ohina wo no no wo okrom no onfa ni din ko pebosia e wo banga e wo na sase so se de bema na wo hini kra ni monya be na okuta wo hina wo to na wo bejai wo hini abaka asantefo hini asem no busa wo hene se animonyam be no okuta obetimi di ni dimpo akwaje busia e wo bank kwasiafo mo so la mu muade we kitoma bia opim so kan na mo ho dwiri mu hu dia monya mo ho no me ka kire mo ne se eba no man Ghana mu a e opim so ni broni fita e na kuro no e wo dia it's on record we dia dance e de bentina mo usu Ntimo amo se mo mahama ba mo wie mo ho atomo de ekoso na de mahama ohia opem so mo a mahama oni animonyam bia obetimi de oman Ghana akwakwaji sika ewo baabi busia ekaguho oni tumi bia oman panyini bi oba betran so bia ohia asantehene emoa ansana na henie na adimu wantimi a ubeye nkwasasem bia omwa ntia na moto na mkeka de emuda na me dwene ho hu se mo ye very funny people on se nem adapa ede opim so yi secret ka kra bi to abonten on se mo ye mo hyehye mo opim so se ono ena oboa school feeding program no ono ena boaye mo light edundum ni na egina so ni na ono ena boaye waka memo matie wa set record ni straight se nye ono a enka ye Ghana ye be dum light abla ye munya light kra opim so na twa mo light be ni na amamo Asantefo ye ni twam light be ni na ade mamo muhu kuku no mon kakadi na mahini na mbetra so mo president na mo bedi ni na asantefo ani twam kani na mamo we just a phone call near this kana brem na mo de twa ka bi eda ho bia enti we na wote ho kakra bi chiamo ana mumu so ana munya nsu ye munim hwe enti mo fa respect, put some respect on Asante people. Mo fa respect into Asantefo so uhu Asanteni akra wo so da fam no titia wo so because corona utimu no Asantefo sika ene ye de hwemo Asantefo ni monyam ene ye de hwemo ma bi eka mo amuti achacha na amuti social media ne so no woni mhwio mo ye nkoda abusuan mo yenkotie opem so ne nsem wo de tu dwa ama enkrofo bebre na eyam hihyiwo mu se so opem so yi ni nse firi o man Ghana so dia o mawu.
Said today,
Joe.
yes, and I thank the regional coordinating director for leading his delegation and you to be here.
Joe.
I know that my relationship with the World Bank dates as far back. Interestingly, I've met 3 presidents from there.
Joe.
Jim Wolfenson, and then Wolfowitz, and then the last one in 2019 was the one I came to see.
Joe.
When Trump was the president.
Yes.
He had I think it was a conflict about climate change that got him out of the
Joe.
So he was the 3rd one that I've had a relationship with. And so it's been an interesting a relationship between me and the World Bank in that effect. And I believe that your visit will still continue for us to share ideas and find innovative ways of resolving our problems economically, development, social interventions, and everything. I am aware that when I came last time in 2019, I discussed the generation problems, where energy generation problems, where we were talking about we're paying in excess of 500, 600 million at that time for energy that we had not used. And I engaged the president then to find a solution to that in terms of how could we avoid that, because it was eating into our budget. And now I'm told it's about 1.5 million that we are paying for that. And therefore, at that time I asked your president to give me a grant to cover that. Whilst we did it, we got a technical assistance, a tripartite company, the IFC generation company in Ghana, for us to see how best we can get a technical support to be able to plan to export the excess energy to Burkina Faso, Mali, and others, and Togo and others, the excess one that we have installed, because I think we have 5,000 something installed, and then we are using only 3,000 something. So that's one issue that I will get back to you again on that, because I need for us to discuss those things again. You've done that with the school feeding, which I appreciate. I remember when I talked to them about, they had withdrawn the 180 million at that time, and I said I should take it before I go back to Ghana, so I got it before I came. And then budgetary support also was withdrawn at that time. You had allocated 500 million for budgetary support, but you said because of the economic situation, the energy situation, you withdraw. That was withdrawn. So these are all issues that I want us to revisit, and but that I will talk to you later on quietly for us to look at it. There are other issues that I'll discuss with you privately for us to know the way forward. That is in the generality of Ghana. I want us to look at it again to see the way we can move on and all that. And coming to the local one, Kumasi is a vibrant city, population-wise, everything-wise, the commercial hub of Ghana. And so looking at the project that you suggested, rapid transport section, I have interest in that, yes. I know JICA started with a feasibility some time ago, and then it's developed to the World Bank here, where we can then put it in fruition. It's been on the drawing board for some time, 2015 and all that. The bureaucracy is something that I don't like at all, you see. And therefore we have to push it now. The population has increased very much. We have all these transport vehicles, different ones, all moving, fighting for space. And that doesn't help with the economic development of the city at all, because everybody is clamoring going to the center. The buses are, the trotro, all these things are there. And if you calculate in terms of how many hours that it costs to do business, in terms of diesel, petrol, and all those things, you find that it's costing the economy so much that it's something that we may have to look at. And then the employment that it creates also, in relation to having a rapid transportation. The 28-kilometer one from Ejuso down to a Buakwa section, for example, if we could have that rapid transport and the movement of goods, passengers and everything, and then the ease with which we can do business together, it's something that we may have to look at seriously. I don't know what is the country director can tell. I don't know what has delayed this, but the project office, we should own it. It should be here. The project shouldn't be running from Accra when you have a project in Kumasi. The project unit should be here, and the project coordinator must also be resident here. So that at least the stakeholders, the district assemblies, that will be able to coordinate with them to know how it goes. So these are issues that I want us to look at properly to bring it to fruition. Because if we don't do that, I've always said that it takes time for the World Bank to take a decision. Bureaucracy, going to the desk of this one, approving and all that. But this one, we know the reason why we need that. Therefore, why can't we implement it? 2025 is about 10 years we've been talking about this. if we had done it earlier, it would have helped with the economy, it would have helped with employment. We have the available human resource. All these young ones are all university graduates and others here.
Young.
We have the KNUST producing all these students and all those things. So, in terms of development, if we have the infrastructure, then everything will be fine. I cannot depend on the politicians for my development. I don't want to depend on them. So let's have a social contract, and then we do it.
Young.
Mr. President, so this is something that I want us to look closely and then do it. I don't know the team, but I want to meet the team after they've left, so I know who are working on this rapid transport thing, so that we can take it up further. And then, if I have to go to the Accra office for them to take me to Washington to defend, then we look at it and do it properly.
Sure.
President, I hope when you go back, you allocate some money for that, so we know, so the country director can do it for us.
Joe.
I thank you for this visit, but we continue further with other discussions for us to.
Abusia weni nsema opim so de tu dwa wo mu ho keka wo mu a omu suro a omu dwene ho omu ntia se na sa na tie opim so nya mekese won ne wo sa tumi ni nyina won na sa Ghana nyina hye ne nsa wa ye din a won ka no sa na tie abusia enti ma wani ngi se o ya Asanteni enu tena de bia omu soliti aye no enye bibia ntie o ye ho aye ahyi o tan we ho because ye so kakraka ba bia opim so de ahini akwakoduro no masa wo be ka Asantefo asema di ka check ukromu hene na busa ho se ukromu hene o qualify sa no ma we na ukromu hene betimi di ni din akwaje bosia mpo di ama wo check sa no mani nyina ansa wo be ka Asantefo ye kan se yasem check you one check say obey mistake because ye hene otimi di nanimonyam e pre bibi di ma the whole entire Ghana e de mamu na okase wo yi nani afri Ghana so o de mo fa hudie mamu a mo betimi akontrol my Ghana na mo MPP ni mo NDC pra ewai sa Asantehene yi ni nsa firi mo so a mo MPP ni mo NDC na ewai enne ye development bi e ba Asanteman mu a eno so a mo se esu na nka mo hu kura se ka mo kama no tum na mo ye di na mo sugu mo yam enso tiny aho ye ntia pie firi makoma mu a mo pesa mo di ho nkomo na mo benya ewu papa me ka kire mo mfa ntum adwumu pi Ghana no eye broni ene Otumfuo ene control my Ghana na omampanyini aye hwesofo keke oni tumi omampanyini tumi fa Ghana edi enkwaje bosia fa mrewo eye Asantehene ene boa sa ne omani nyina Asantehene ma mo top money ede to aduane die Asantehene twia omampanyini mu nyina moka Asantehene sa hwe ema bibia toto ye wo sole ya wo so wonti ase umuni ya kuwadwa ena obenya wu papa mu benya wu papa put some respect on that name na munya mo kwasasem na mo titi social media no so a mo ye no asem kitoma we na mumuni ya kuwadwa mu benya kwa akohye epo na mbo akohye afidie ye te ho kakra bi kire mo no mahu mu dibre mahu mu bobre nti sa wo okro bi so na wo hene kasa bebebebeba busa wo hene ni se baabi Asantehene ede Asantefo akwakoduro baabi Asantehene ede ahini akwakoduro no ubetimi aye bia na busa wo hene sa ansa na waba beka ayempia wo social media so na se wo nim se wo kromo hene entimi nya sa ne omani bia ka no tum wate abusua aha enam dimbesie peace out.